Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now. Biggest gangster in the state of Texas, no questions. Trying to stop our brothers and sisters from living reckless. Going live, trying to improve the community. So connect with us, we bring unity. Freedom fighting, on the grind for the people. Power of God, helping us defeat evil.
Don't tell me about the power of God. Man, the power of God, man. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
On the air, trying to give our people guidance. Gloves up, guns down, we trying to stop the violence. Minister Jeremiah got the nation behind us. Every Saturday at 3 p.m., that's where you find us.
And then, you know, and we can't just depend on, like, okay, or try to down our people by them not, you know, oh, they don't have this, they don't have that. Well, why didn't you put them on game?
Attorney Brooks, Mix Foxy, and Dr. Candace bring the cameras. We got receipts and hammers.
Praise your holy mighty name, our Father who art in.
Amen. We the voice of the people, so please listen. Creating accountability for these politicians. Still support the victims while trying to fix the prisons. It's gloves up, it's guns down. Please support the mission. Coming live from Mo City, and we here to win. You trying to help, get down with the movement then.
We need mental health. We need money. We need diamonds and gold. You owe us, America.
You know what's up. This one produced by Chuck. Just trying to use the platform to lift the people up. Reduce the death rate of people the same color as us. So put the guns down and pick the gloves up. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now.
We back with another episode of Gloves Up, Guns Down, coming to you live from Mo City, Texas, Mo Serious Studios. Man, you know what it is. Special edition on a Sunday. We usually shooting this live on Thursday evening at 6. But a few hours ago, I got a call. I was on my way home from church. OG say, Chuck, I need you to please meet me at the studio. I said, bro, you show, man. I really got some plans today. I got some stuff to do. He said, no, man, I got to get this off my chest, man. I need you. I got some guests in the building, man. We working on some stuff. I need you to come to the studio. I said, are you sure, bro? It's pouring down rain. He said, man, OG. He said, Godson, I need you. And so, nevertheless, here we are right now. Gloves up, guns down. Y'all know the routine, man. We about to get into some crime that's been happening in our city and across the nation. OG got a special announcement he want to make. And if y'all want to tap in, man, the line is open. Hit us up, 281-969-8190. We got some special guests in the building as well. I'm going to give a huge shout out to them. Expert Solar in the building, man. We got Troy, we got Derek in the building. They all the way from Florida, you know what I'm saying? And they in Texas right now. I think they brought the hurricane with them, you know what I'm saying? And so
let them introduce yourself one by one.
So we'll chop it up with them in a minute, and then we'll get it started. I'm gonna start to my right over here. I think you said Derek, right?
Yes, sir.
Derek. So welcome to the H, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Mo City. Tell me a bit about Expert Solar and why y'all here.
First off, I love Texas. I just want to say that I appreciate everything Texas has to offer. Expert Solar, this is one of the few solar companies that's going to offer you like a good family feel. It's going to get everything done. You're going to definitely get your bang for your buck. This is what's going to have people owning their property, owning their energy, not having to deal with those rate hikes, all the things that happen, when obviously everybody can't afford an $800 light bill, $600 light bill, even a $400 light bill is crazy. So, all the hard work, you can see where it goes. You can actually count your dollars and save your cents. So it's going to be something good.
So this is like solar, like solar panels?
Solar panels,
typical solar energy?
Renewable energy, yes, sir.
Got you. And so your name was Troy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all partners in this business? How that work?
There's a few of us that have been in
Yeah, about 5 of us.
Okay, about 5 of us. Okay. And so y'all made the journey down here together to what, sell, install?
Both.
Yeah.
Everything in the
both
house.
ends of the board, sir. Yeah.
Okay, got you. How long you been in the business?
I just got in it about a year ago. I've been building houses on St. George Island
Okay.
for the past 10 years.
Okay, awesome. So you in construction
Yes, sir.
and just got into solar. All right. And how about yourself? How long
Bringing
you been
right
doing
in.
Yeah.
Me, I've been let me see, probably about 7 years. I've
Okay.
been doing solar, since it really got hot back in California is when I started. So
it? Got you.
something good.
That's what's up. No, I'm into renewable energy. You know, I remember I'm a fairly newer homeowner. I purchased my home back in 2019.
Yeah, congratulations.
And I remember we was talking about some solar before. So
what happened?
well, it was pricing. It was
Yeah.
pricing at the time. It just was outside of my pay grade for what they was offering.
Not
And
enough
so,
savings.
it was just something that it just wasn't in the budget.
If it ain't make sense, it ain't saving dollars.
Then exactly.
I'm already knowing.
Exactly. So appreciate y'all coming in today, man.
Absolutely.
Hopefully y'all partake in the conversation we about to have. Get into some the real reason why we here. OG, I'm trying
Yes,
to give you
sir.
some time to get out your
I
phone.
know. I'm sending. That's my last one right here. Pastor Lucas. He and Lester Love. And
Number.
Pastor Lucas, I think he got his. And Candace. I'm trying to make sure everybody got there. We can go now.
Okay, we can go.
We can go now. I'll just. Oh, Foxy, send Foxy. Oh my God, she gonna kill us.
Can't forget nobody.
She knows she's our co-host.
Oh, perfect.
Jesus, I forgot her.
Might hurt you.
Foxy, if you came
Shout
on, I
out, Foxy.
apologize.
Shout out to Fox. And we're gonna get your house straightened up by the way too.
All right, yeah, we'll definitely share some information. And
You gonna get mine too.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of them. We got about 20 of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll take care of us.
Yeah, you
it
family.
makes money saving money.
You already know. We already locked in.
Come on,
We already locked in. We already talked about that.
say
Yes,
no
sir.
more.
Absolutely.
We already talked about that.
Say no more.
Say, sure. It just happened.
It did.
Grace of God.
Ain't nothing I can say to you about these two.
Grace of God.
We wasn't trying to do nothing. It just happened. That's all I can say. And I do know one thing. God did it.
Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does.
100%.
Chuck, they ain't been up by 7 days.
Where was y'all at when the link up happened?
What? Just at walk into a jacuzzi with some water in it. That's it. I'm gonna get on this air. Yeah. That's
It was-
not being for real. It was a jacuzzi move, me and him,
Mm-hmm.
and we talking and kicking it. You know, I'm trying to calm down, and the man looked at me and said, "Woo, woo, woo." I looked at him. I said, "What's up?" And he went and got me a solar hat and a big hat, and he said, brother, I don't think that. I've been here 7 days, 8 days.
Yeah, 7 days now today. Yeah.
Yep.
Chuck,
Absolutely.
I already got him.
1 week.
Chuck, I'm taking him to the company on Doolittle, to the real estate company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have both of them working now, and we're gonna solar system all the churches, all the mosques. They save people light bills, man.
It's incredible.
It's incredible now because it's upgraded, Chuck. It's upgraded.
People paying $7,000 a year for electric. That's more than you pay for health insurance.
It's crazy, especially in this day and time with the grid and all of that right now.
The light bill $250 to $500.
400, 500. What you talking about? 250.
It don't matter if you make
400,
50K,
500.
if you make $50K a year or if you make $450K a year. How y'all sharing the same light bill? That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Look at you. You catching it.
Come
I'm gonna
on.
let you do a commercial on that, young man.
Come on. I've been waiting to
Yeah.
do a commercial.
Yeah, you show you.
Me and him been talking about
We
it.
gonna pick a date. I'm gonna
we
bring
get
both
some
of them
time.
in, and we're gonna do a whole commercial.
Say no more.
Done.
Let's deal with this youth.
Oh, we finna deal with this, brother. We
Bro,
we been definitely deal with this here.
it's crazy.
I got
because,
everybody
like,
on.
the past few weeks, like every week we get on here and we deal with stories, right? And so I'm gonna drop my disclaimer like we do every week. You know, the stories we're about to go into, most of them are already published on the news, and so we're not generating no new information. We covering what's already been published. Secondly, number two, we our show is focused on criminal activity, specifically with guns, and so the stories we covered and usually include loss of life. And my condolences, right, before we even get started, to those we're about to talk about, to the families
Please.
affected by it. It's
Please.
our prayer that God will fulfill that void with hope,
Please,
with peace, with joy, with understanding as y'all move forward in trying times.
Please.
With that being said, we just came off the 4th of July, right? We just came off 4th of July holiday. And so first story we're going to get into, we're usually local. We usually stay in Houston and surrounding areas because unfortunately it's enough crime to just stay local, right? But But it was something pretty big happening in Chicago on the 4th of July weekend. They had 40 people shot. They had 40 people shot and you need water?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. They had 40 people shot, and out of those 40 people shot, 11 killed. Right.
My God.
So let's look at the story, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's what cranked me, man. 40 people. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This don't really make no sense.
His headquarters joins us now live with the latest.
Good morning. Since the holiday, a series of shootings have occurred across the city. Roughly 49 people have been shot and 9 have been killed, including a child. Just after midnight today, Chicago police responded to a report of shots fired in the Abla Homes housing complex in Little Italy near Troop and Hastings. According to CPD, there was an exchange of gunfire between 2 unknown suspects who then ran from the scene. 8 people were shot, 5 women between the ages of 18 and 74, and 3 men between 23 and 36 years old. Injuries range from gunshot wounds to the leg, head, back, knee, and groin. 7 of the victims were taken to the hospital and all are expected to be okay. Then, just before 2 in the morning, police found 6 people shot on the west side on the 100 block of South Menard. CPD says there was a shootout between 2 unknown suspects who then ran from the scene. 2 women ages 18 and 20, a 15-year-old boy, and 3 men between the ages of 23 and 25 were transported to different hospitals and are expected to recover. But things turned deadly for some in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood on the 4th of July. Police were busy yesterday after 5 people were shot in a home near 71st and Woodlawn around 6:15 in the morning. Neighbors say men in ski masks got out of 2 vehicles and fired into the home, killing 24-year-old Capri Edwards, who was shielding her 1-year-old child. Her aunt, 46-year-old Nikisha Strong, also died. 3 sons of the victims, ages 5, 7, and 8, were also shot and were in critical condition at Comer Children's Hospital. The 8-year-old boy has since died. Police believe the shooting stems from some sort of personal dispute the community activists wanted to stop.
Let's come together. Let's stop it all. We know it's senseless. We hear it every day. But if we don't work together, it won't stop.
In these 3 cases, police are still looking for the shooters. Now, violence prevention workers say they'll be doing outreach efforts at 7 o'clock tonight on the block of yesterday's mass shooting, which is in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood, to promote peace and just be able to de-escalate any tensions. We're live outside CPD headquarters. Andrea Medina, WGN News. Andrea, thank
you. All right. So that was the first story, right? 40 shot, 11 killed over the weekend, man. Independence Day. How's that for?
Say it again.
40 shot and 11 dead.
She said 49.
49 shot, yeah.
And one of them was a child. And can I say something?
Go ahead.
Please.
What's what I'm able to sit here and chuckle about and just disgust. Just imagine how much of this is going on around the country that doesn't get a chance to get reported.
Well, this the worst one. Chicago been the worst for the last 5 years.
The fact that it's this bad, that's sad.
They leading in, and then we looked at a shy for about 2-3 years, and they flipped it on us, and the young people's Haverstack went to killing each other over there, and on 45 in Lee, and it spread it like gangrene, and then 31 states gave guns to 18-year-olds. So me and Chuck and people like us, ain't no lot of people like us, we know for a fact this is set up. It's a conspiracy. They did this on purpose. A young person can't get a cigarette until they're 21 and alcohol 21, but you can give them a deadly weapon. And they went down to Uvalde down the street and killed 18 children and 2 grown folk. And they shut the whole school down and turned to a museum. So in Sandy Hook, the same thing. The guy was mad at his mother leaving his father. Mm-hmm. So he took the gun after he got through with the gun range and went and killed the first graders. So my whole thing is, when you get on the airplane, they search you down, turn you around, no gun on the plane. Mm-hmm. You go to a neighborhood, you got to get your driver's license, you can't go through the gate. You go to a judge thing, got to take your clothes off before you go through. Mm-hmm. But Jesus says, suffer little children, forbid them not, let them come unto you. Why in the hell ain't no the same damn thing at the school? Every
That's
school
crazy.
should have a thing in the front of it. Should be in when they first drive up. Search them, have your license.
Yes.
Mr. Chuck Lewis, yes, how you doing, sir? Did you, Mr. Wilson, say he would come to see you? No, sir, oh, no. Sir, if you come on this ground again, we're going to arrest you. Matter of fact, sir, you got something in your car? Yeah.
And it's
So
crazy
that's the way you got to do, because we keep letting our children be loose purposely where they can get killed, and they keep running up the bill. This is a con game, man. We sending rockets to the moon, and you mean to tell me we can't protect our children when Jesus says, suffer little children, forbid them not, let them come into me? I give them the whole program how to do it in less than 30 minutes. So it's a con game, man. They don't give a damn about them children. You understand?
And to be specific, they don't care about our children, right? Let's put a title on it. And this is to say nothing against, because there was all kind of races of children that passed in the school shootings you referenced, but in Chicago, them 11 was black, fam. And the next story I'm about to go to, them 6 is black, fam. And then all the kidnappers we talking about, like all of these people who getting guns and shooting, it's our people. You know what I'm saying? Other people do have systems in place for protection, right? Right, even the neighborhoods you referenced, gated communities, they not in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They in certain areas where that protection is there, and so part of the system is the problem. It's 2 problems, right? We got the system problem, and then we got the people problem. You know what I'm saying? Problem with the people is, we got access to guns, and they inventory.
The problem with the people is they're fueled by the system.
Facts,
So
and vice versa,
and
vice versa.
Fueled by the people.
Because the system, that's what he was getting to. The system is profiting off of Black Death, right? The funeral people making money, the jails making money, the t-shirt guy making money.
If you
Omar Johnson just got through talking about it.
Yeah, if you cure everybody, what the doctor's gonna do to drive a Ferrari?
Right.
You can't cure everybody, man.
It's a con game. It's a con game, Chuck, and I'm sick of it. I don't want to disrespect no pastor on the planet. Okay, it's 400,000 churches, Chuck. 90+% of them not doing their job, Chuck. If these many people being killed in St. Louis, Detroit, number 1, Chicago, and Houston, then LA, New York, and we come in, I'm the pastor, we come in and we talk about some happened 4,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Chuck, the teacher's not relevant. I don't want to hear nothing about Abraham or Joshua. I don't want to hear it. I wanted you, Pastor Chuck, tell me today, how can this bullet miss me? 70 years old, retired school teacher, sitting in her house, looking at TV, got shot in the back of the head. Another girl down in Fort Worth ain't did nothing to nobody, retired. They supposed to went on a wellness call. They called on a wellness call. And she's sitting there playing with a 7, 8-year-old. And this filthy police officer supposed to knock on the front door, went around to the back and shot through the window, shot the girl, killed her, went, got the baby, and started telling the baby, interviewing the baby, trying to get the baby to lie to say she had a gun.
That's crazy.
Look, man. Look. All you pastors, I want y'all to hear me. My slave named Johnny Binder, Dr. Jeremiah. I want y'all to hear me, man. My number 281-896-8215. You got about a week or 2 weeks to call in. I know you think I'm playing with you. You know I know you're dirt. I swear to God on my mama, man. I'm going to give y'all up one by one, man. I'm telling you, man. All this Sunday morning disco and style show and political horse center, and you parading around, and we make Chuck $3 million a week. Omar Jones just gave me the numbers. $3 million, Chuck. That's $12 million. In 10 months, we got $120 million. We can open up 8, 9, 10 banks. And we've been doing this, Chuck, over 25, 30 years, and we ain't got nothing. If we had our own banks, Chuck, like our Chinese brothers right here on Bel Air, then our brothers wouldn't be out there shooting and killing. Because we have our
foundation.
We have, no, I ain't trying to say that. We have our vocational school. If we had our vocational school, you have plumbers, you have electricians, you have cabin, coding. We need folks security. You know why we need folks kind of security? Over 1 million black women been kidnapped in the last 10 years. I know you didn't know, and they don't know neither. So, 1 million. So if you kidnap $10,000 dogs, they'll stop America. A dog come from a wolf. So a wolf dog now is more important than the black woman. So I'm not holding back on nothing. I'm not. They adopt more dogs today than people. So I'm not holding back.
We already identified that.
I'm not holding back.
That we know we need vocational schools. We know that
there's no way out.
At the people committing these crimes, all the teams we about to get into is because they ain't got nothing to do.
Nothing.
Right. And so we identified that. And you've also been clear about that the message coming from the church ain't helping.
It ain't helping.
Right?
It's in Ezekiel 34. You read it about 3 months ago. It said you clothe yourself, you fed yourself. This is in the Bible, by the way, both of y'all. Ezekiel 34. It said you clothe yourself. This is what God said. You clothe yourself, you fed yourself, but you have not fed the flock. God said, I will come and remove you. Huh? God said, I will come and remove you. He said, you scattered the flock all over the country, but you have not fed them. You have not taken care of them. You've been feeding yourself, TD Jake, Creflo Dollar. You're feeding yourself. And that's why you're in trouble now, boy, because you won't do nothing for your people. If you help your people, you wouldn't be in trouble. And we get all that money. But we don't open up nothing for our people. We always open up something for each other.
So help, because you're going right to the question I'm getting to, right? So we acknowledge, right, that the message coming from the church ain't what it should be.
No, it's not.
And we acknowledge that we got kids in the street committing crimes because they ain't got nothing to do.
That's a fact.
And we acknowledge the fact that we need trade schools, vocational schools, this and that.
Trade school,
right?
for sure.
My question for you,
For sure.
OG, is if the people who are committing these crimes and victims of these crimes, not even in the church, right? They ain't at the church. Then how is the message from the preacher going to affect the people who ain't there? Right? That's one.
Mm-hmm.
And then and part two is, and I know you're gonna cover it out, and part two is how can we get the preachers to kind of switch to a message that's more current? Because I kind of agree. I believe there's value in learning about, you had it straight at first. Go back.
Trade my time, man.
There you go, right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so there's value in learning about the strength of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Joseph, and all the stuff they went through, because Joseph went through stuff.
But you have to make it relevant today.
Exactly.
You got to stop teaching out of time. You go have these Sunday morning disco style show, so you collect $3 million, but you leave the people in harm's way, and you don't teach them nothing. With the weather coming, everybody go get this out of Walmart, go get this out of thing, and get a fan, get some wood. What?
Crazy.
Oh, a storm coming.
Crazy.
The storm been here.
Mm-hmm.
All these children dying, damn it. Do you know how many mothers crying, Chuck? Do you know how many women want to commit suicide? Do you know how many women don't believe in God no more?
Mm-hmm.
They don't believe in no God. God, how you go and my child gone? Here go a 12-year-old, didn't do nothing to nobody. And these two fools took this baby for 2 hours and did whatever they did to her, I don't know. And then choked her and took her somewhere and threw her in a ditch. So Chuck, come on, man. And Sunday morning, I think it was Sunday morning this morning, they ain't said a damn thing about none of this, Chuck. Everybody teaching out of season. Ain't but a few churches in the world. And then all the money we got, we won't open up nothing so we can open up vocational school for the gangbangers and for the people in school.
Okay, so let's make the plea then. This plea is for any churches or religious institutions who happen to see this coming across your stream right now. Right, hit me up directly at the studio, 281-969-8190. Hit up OG directly, 281-896-8215. We interested in talking to churches or nonprofit organizations who want to open up a trade school, who looking for resources to do it, who looking for connections and partnerships that we can come together and bring a change to a certain community. We would love to partner up with different organizations from different communities, right? Somebody in Mo City, somebody on Sunnyside, somebody in the Trace, somebody in Spring, somebody on the West, somebody in A-Leaf, right? That way because it's schools and churches in all of these places, right? And so that way we can partner. We're looking to partner and create change. And so y'all know our message, right? We want to incorporate what's happening currently in these streets and directly affecting our people into what you're hearing every Sunday, right? That's our goal. Let's change the message from
Please.
from ain't nothing wrong with, let me be careful here because I'm churched, right? Ain't nothing wrong with being inspirational. Ain't nothing wrong with being inspired, right? Ain't nothing wrong with being informed about history. But there's a need for to deal with what's happening right now. right? There's a need to deal with what's happening right now. And the Bible says ain't nothing new under the sun. So the stuff we're dealing with right now can be covered if you cover in the Bible, right? It's happened before. We've seen massacres before in the Bible. There was unfit murders in the Bible. There was kids getting killed in the Bible. Like all this stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? And so it's how we approach it. It's how we teach it. It's how we share it.
Chuck, you were so nice, and I'm glad you're nice because I'm not gonna be nice. You should be because I've been on death row. You ain't been there yet, and you're not going. When they put me on death row and said I killed the police officer that I never seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad they did it. Because while people were sending an email, I said, God, why you got me here? He said, you ain't serving me. You in your Rolls Royce and your limousine, your Porsche, your Benz, all your money, your women, your big diamond, your mouth, your Jerry curl, your skin curl. You ain't serving me. You forgot about me. So I'm going to forget about you. I'm going to forget about you so bad, you can't even make a phone call. They wouldn't even let me use the phone. They put me in 3 doors. I couldn't get out 1 door, 2 door, 3 door. So every day for about 14 days, they brought my food 3 times a day. I never fasted in my life, Chuck. I kicked the tray out the window. I lived on water for 14 days. I was ready to die. Because I knew I had not killed this police officer. So, 1 week. So while they were sending email, I was sending an email. And God said, you remember me? He knocked on the door. Johnny Binder, you're free to go. Chuck, I feel like God, boy, don't play with me. I had you in the United States government killing a police officer where they was going to fry you. I found the person in New Orleans that looked like you that did it. They didn't find it. I sent them. But I had to lock you down because you won't listen. Your ego, your arrogance. You ain't nothing, boy. Except as you come as a child, you never see the kingdom of God. So that, Chuck, that's how I got here. So you said something to the pastors, but if the house is on fire, and everybody say, I'm chilling, how in the hell are you chilling? And having these Sunday morning disco and inspirational teachings, God say he love everybody, and we go, come on, Joel Osteen and all the rest of them. He got all of them doing it now. So, and I love Joel Osteen. But that message is out, man. His daddy rolling over in his grave. He would not be teaching that. I don't give a damn about you having no 40,000 people. I don't give a damn about your bank account is $100 million. I don't give a damn about all the money you make on your books. I don't give a damn about that. I'm asking you, you stood with me, Joel Osteen. When that boy got killed, I stand there with you 2-3 hours. And you told me if I called you, you would answer. You told me you would help me. Joel Osteen, I'm calling you. Johnny Binder, Pastor C.L. Jackson, spiritual son. You know who I am. I'm calling you now. Help me open up vocational schools. Not just inside the school, for the gangbangers. Like I told T.D. Jake before he got in trouble. So all this killing going on, it ain't the children's fault, it's the father's fault because it ain't no father. And we ain't got no 22% father. The black fathers ain't nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a damn corner selling drugs. Or some filthy go-go club or in prison.
Or in the grave. Right? Or in the grave.
And this was designed.
People died yesterday over the 4th of July weekend in Chicago.
Come on, man.
You can't tell me half of them weren't fathers.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me they weren't
Come on,
fathers. Man. And that was Independence Day in Chi-Town.
Independence Day. Independent of what?
So we go Independence Day.
Come on, man.
In
Houston.
Yeah.
It's madness. Come on.
3 people are dead in a span of 6 hours in at least 3 separate shootings across Houston, and we've mapped them out for you. Take a look at your screen here. Law enforcement called to the scenes right there on West Park and Colquitt before arriving to a scene located on Richmond. ABC 13's Charlie Edsity joining us there live. And Charlie, you've been speaking with people about what happened. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Rita. And unfortunately, just a violent night across the city. And so this incident that happened here off of Richmond, we know a shooting occurred, and it happened right in the middle of several food trucks here. And sadly, a man was shot and killed. And I just got off the phone with HPD Homicide. They say that right now they are still interviewing some witnesses who were out here around 12:30 overnight when this happened. And they also told me that a person of interest is now being questioned. And so more details on this situation in just a moment, but let's start with the first homicide. So around 7 o'clock last night, officers responded to a welfare check off of Colquitt and McDuffie. This is in the Montrose area. Officers found a man dead inside of an apartment, but right now it's still unclear exactly how he died. So investigators tell us that neighbors were the ones who sounded the alarm after not hearing from that resident, and they thought that it was just odd. And sadly, they were right. And so about an hour later, officers then arrived to an apartment off of West Park and Gessner. Right now, investigators say it appears a man knocked on a woman's door. And when she answered, that's when a fight began and eventually, sadly, ended with a woman being shot and killed. No weapon was found, and that suspect still on the run this morning. And as for the third incident, the one we are at this morning, it happened near some food trucks, again, parked off of Richmond and Dunvale in a strip center. People in the area we've talked to said that they heard as many as 15 gunshots go off. We know a small crowd of people were gathered, likely getting some food when this all happened. Right now, investigators think this maybe was a drive-by shooting, perhaps. A neighbor says the violence in this area is getting out of control.
This area is just.
You've been living there 5 years. You say
to be honest, it's going in a negative way. Janice, my neighbor, was killed not too long ago. Since I've been here, I think it's been about 5 or 6 times that this happens. It's like turning into a normal scene, and it's crazy. It just lets me know that I have to leave this area.
And HPD investigators say that right now they think 2 suspects were inside of a white vehicle, possibly a Honda. The search is on to find those people. And of course, we will continue to check in with HPD on all 3 of these homicide cases. Charlie Edsity, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, Charlie, thank you.
Before I say something, young man, sir, when you, no disrespect to you, but
yes,
you're a brother from another mother, Salt and Pepper team. When you see us black folks, I'm glad you're here, killing each other in Chicago, New York, Detroit, Houston, LA. You tell the truth. What you think we're gonna do? Look at this. I mean,
it's heartbreaking. It truly is, because I know the weight that my father had on my life, and still to this day has on my life. And I don't know, man. All I ever known from jump was work hard, love hard, give respect to those who give it to you. But at the same time, I was always told, don't let a man that looks crazy get within arm's reach either.
Yeah, but when you see black on black, and all these killings and shootings in Chicago, Houston, on the so-called free day, July the 4th, which is a lie, but I'm gonna prove that in a few minutes. But what you
just misguided youngins running around.
Mm-hmm. It ain't never been this bad.
No, sir. No,
How old are you, 30?
Yep.
My young brother from Florida, what you black as what you think? Because I'm finna answer it. I got the Bible, Quran, and the Torah, and I got enough people behind me to prove this in a few minutes, because this is what I really come up here for. Chuck ain't never seen me like this because I begged him, and I got him in trouble, but I can't tell about that. But I'm gonna apologize to him and do whatever I gotta do. But right now, Chuck, I'm burning over here, man. Y'all don't understand how many mothers crying right now, man. Chuck, that 12-year-old mother, and then they had a block party, man. Chuck, I ain't showed you that. about 300-400 at a block party. They shot about 30 of them. I don't know how many died. 3 block parties from Chicago to New York to Houston. All the block parties, shootings. Let me show you the new ones. This is a trick. We used to have the Freakniks. They stopped having the Texas Freakniks. It was too much killing. So they flipped it now. They call it pool party. All these pool parties.
Get shot up.
Yeah, get shut up. The girl got a string up her rusty from behind, talking about a G-string. Chuck, this what it's for. Booties. Because in the Bible, Chuck, you can ask your pastor. If you don't know where it's at, I show him just in Genesis. They say they were looking for Jesus. The wise people, wise men. And they were taking them the gold and the diamonds and the francs. You remember that? Where they lied on Christmas, come off this pagan holiday. So to make it's because it's Jesus' birthday, what you getting the gift for? So stop the lie. So what I'm saying to you is that they got to him. But guess what the Pharaoh said? He said, well, we don't know where yet, so we're gonna kill all the boy babies. 2 years old down. We're killing every one of them. Well, some of the mothers were smart, like your mother and my mother. And hid the baby. Hid the baby. Come on TV, baby, on TV. And hid the baby. So when they hid the baby, Chuck, can you hear me? When they hid the baby, that's somebody on that, Chuck?
No, I'm about to show you this.
Okay. Now, I'm finna go somewhere with this. They hid the babies. But watch this here, Chuck. What the pastor's missing. I just did it on Mike D. They said we're gonna use the women as spoils of war. SPOIL. What does spoils of war mean? We're gonna use them as booties. Chuck, we in 2024. More women done shot stuff in their booty. Every extra time in the last 10 years, everybody's shooting stuff in their booty. Ain't nobody shooting nothing in their brain. It's in the booty. Duke hazards.
You want to know what it is? Can I stem off that?
Please stem off of it.
I think, not even think. At this point, I know. I'm 31, so like I done been around and I done traveled a lot. And I speak to a lot of people. That's one of my favorite things to do is pick a brain.
Come on.
And even to learn. So I think it's access. Like, I'm going to say 2 things. One thing, if you want to keep something from a black man, you put it in a book.
Oh, my God.
That kind of thing. So access. Not feeling like you have access can do a lot of things to any kind of race or person. And when you want to feel accepted, not just having access, but you want to feel accepted or you want to have what the accepted have, or, you know, there's certain things that are showed on TV, there's certain agendas being pushed at different certain points of time. Like not having that access creates a certain like a want, and that a hungry person, a greedy person is a scary, scary person to deal with.
My God. Look at you, man.
No,
Boy, look at you.
Access for real.
So I'll take it deeper than that.
Come on, Chuck.
We can go deeper than that, right?
You said something.
We can go deeper than that because it's not only because we got access, right? Exactly. Reality is we got access. Like we got everybody I know got a smartphone. Everybody I know got guns, right? As a culture, we spend trillions of dollars. So we got biggest consumers. We're the biggest consumers. Right? We got money and access. And so it's not really, to me, it ain't the access, it's the perceived access.
Perception.
Yeah, we got people who have access to stuff, to rights that don't know they got it. Yeah, we got people who don't vote.
Like, look,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, look at it like
we
this.
got access to go vote, but they don't go vote. But they'll complain about the system.
Literally.
They complain about the candidates, but they ain't got no intentions on going to no poll. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Not once. So it ain't really access, bro, because we have access.
But look at it like this, and this has no skin color on it either. Like, look at it like this. You could be white, Asian, Spanish, black. We all 4 different races. It's for people. None of us have Wi-Fi at home, right? So we don't have a way to like use our smartphone. Let's say we got a smartphone, we ain't got no damn Wi-Fi. Something happened, whatever. We ain't got a Wi-Fi. That Starbucks ain't in all of our neighborhoods to go use that free Wi-Fi.
Facts.
So even that little bit of kind of access, like little things like that, and it's
I'll
not
tell you
only in the
I'll tell you
white
the access
neighborhood,
we missing, fam.
it's in
The access
middle
we are
class.
missing as a people, using that same example, and I don't mean cut you
No,
off,
you're
but
good.
you got an Asian, a Hispanic, a black person, and white. The access the black person is missing is access to their damn history.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know where they came from. And that's why they out here with no control. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got the Asian cat who may not have access to this, but he got some parents, and OG just said it. They got a whole community with banks and
Behind
schools
him.
and everything behind him, right? Same
Behind
thing
him.
for any other.
Mexicans don't have banks, but they got the community behind
got
them.
the community.
White people got
They
banks
got
and
cash
community
money.
and family.
Mexicans don't need banks. They operate on
I'm saying,
cash.
'cause they
fam.
work hard
My
as a
landscaper
unit.
to this day only take cash.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying?
House.
And a nice truck,
Yeah.
and some nice lawn equipment, and all of that. You
And
know what I'm
employees
saying?
making money too.
But my people, I tried to use the black landscaper. He pulled up one deep. His track was raggedy. His weed eater didn't work, and it took him 3 hours.
Bro, don't even get me
And so the point I'm making is back to access to our history, access to our resources. If we had the real access, he would have showed up with his nephews and his cousins, and
Come
they would
on.
have been black owned, and they would have been doing every yard on the block.
Me
right?
and him with a charger car, that same thing. Black dude washing cars with his sons.
That's what I'm saying. So it's that level of access. When I
Mhm.
think about access, I think about, can we access, like they stole our history from us, but now they sell it back to us.
Literally.
Right?
I just told someone the other day if they knew who John Hanson was, they didn't know our first president of the United States was,
That was
black.
me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
That
I
was
told him.
last
He was
night we
like, you
talked about
shitting
it.
me. I said, bro, white people appointed this man to be the president, and then a certain group of white people didn't like it, and then they killed him, they hung him, and they appointed George Washington. They just erased him out of it. I found a book in a architect store.
Come on.
His name's John Hanson. Look him up.
But
He was
it-
the
but
first
that-
appointed Black Wall Street. He was like one of the original people. who
That
helped
goes
put that
back to what you
together.
were saying though about putting stuff in books.
Exactly.
Right? You hide it from us, put it in a book. And the even worse thing about that, and I'm in marketing. So my day job, I build websites, do graphics, and I'm in digital
yeah.
marketing. That's my hustle. Right.
Smart.
But what I've learned is that my people would rather they'll watch a 4-minute video before they read 2 paragraphs.
Oh,
That's gonna
yep.
take every bit of 20 seconds
paragraphs.
to read.
I
You know what I'm saying?
People, it's so bad now. They got you to where the video captures you so good, you don't even read the damn caption. You know, how many times have you watched a video and then read the caption after? And you're like, damn, I didn't even read the caption.
Mm-hmm.
They got it so like milked for us right now.
That's
Like,
what that smartphone's good for.
if we can't put this down and figure out how to do the same things we doing here to market without a phone, how you get like you said something, you asked him a question earlier, how would you get the word to the pastors?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them ways is going to be word of mouth. That's the only free advertisement that's genuine. What are those called? Disciples?
Mm-hmm.
My middle name's Isaiah. Isaiah was a disciple, right? Spread the word to everybody. That's the only way you're going to really be able to honestly make sure it's the same way down the grapevine. Like,
And so it's gonna be a multitude of methods. Like I knew the answer when I asked it, right?
Literally.
It's gonna be word of mouth, it's gonna be through the music, it's gonna be through platforms like this, it's gonna be through the literary, right? People writing books
everything.
and posting content. It's gonna be
The
about
next rap video release, like the next gospel singer who comes out, like everything. The next Steve Harvey morning talk show.
I want to go to conclusion. In 2016, Omar Johnson gave me some numbers this morning. And if I'm not mistaken, 8 years later, it's worse. In 2024, we spent over
you covering the mic up.
we spent over $1.3 trillion. We the 8th nation in the world black. We own nothing.
We spend
1.3 trillion. We're a bunch of monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that and I'm not taking it back.
And that was in cash. We did
Yeah.
another few billion in credit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I ain't talked about that yet. Watch this. We spent $2 billion on Michael Jordan tennis shoes.
oh, that man don't even wear his own shoes.
We spent $2 billion on a $6 synthetic tennis shoe.
Yep.
And then we spent $4 billion on liquor.
Mm-hmm.
We drink more liquor than anybody in the world.
Accessible.
We take more pain pills than anybody in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We take more pain pills than China, and they got 2 billion people. We ain't got but 353 million people. We spend $600 million a year on fast food death. Taco Bell, Taco Hell. Whataburger, What a food. Blue Bell, Blue Hell. And all them pizzas with pepperoni, and cheese, and dairy. Montgomery's right over here on Main Street. Second only to Dr. Sabi. Montgomery, the coldest doctor. He came to Pastor Cribber John Church and showed everybody their insides, how they was killing each other with fast food. It's fast death. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Burger King, Burger Food. This is it. Just Octel, Chimichan, Popeyes, and Taco Bell now got a thing going on Tuesday. They competing, and Taco Bell trying to beat them out because they put 4 plant-based foods in their stuff. They throw 4 plant-based. They had never done it. Plant-based and jumped in Taco Bell. Then they got Impossible Burger in Burger King. Now you got Carl King. Next thing gonna have Lassie. So it's a con game. All the hospitals full. And over 60% of the people got diabetes. The rest of them got cancer, heart disease, high blood, kidney failure. And we eating ourselves to the graveyard. And the pastors with this buffoonery say, pray on it. You eating a cat, rat, and a dog. It's in Leviticus 7, God said don't even touch it, but you're going to eat it. But Daniel said, I will not eat the king meat or drink his wine, but not no damn fast. It wasn't no fast. It was a way of life. And when they came back in 10 days, it was 10 months. The man was fat and out of weight. And Daniel man was strong, powerful, like the strongest man in the world is a vegan. Packed 1,225 pounds. 30 feet. Game changer. Woman, 39 years old, white woman, riding a bicycle and beat the world and went to the Olympics and won. She said she couldn't do it until she changed her diet. Carl Lewis had never won until he was 30 years old and changed his diet and won 4 gold medals. I ain't had no meat chuck in 28 years. I feel better now than I was 22. Ain't got no headaches. Ain't got nothing. So we've been set up, people destroyed for the lack of knowledge. He used to be a vegan. He ran from it, but I'm going to get him back. So what I'm saying to you, Chuck, I'm going to go on now and show you we buy more Mercedes-Benz than anybody in the world, and we the poorest, and they got the most. They make twice more than us white folk, and we buy twice more Mercedes-Benz than anybody. Before I tell you these people that's behind me, do you know why we buy so many Mercedes?
Keep up.
It's a stigma to show. You see my Mercedes. You see my Chantel purse.
Yeah.
You see my Louis Vuitton.
Look, they were just in the news. They were just in the news because they selling bags that cost $54 to make for $1,400, $3,000 and $3,500. This was with Balenciaga. Yeah.
Brother. So now that we know we've been robbed, let me, pastors, wherever y'all at, I know y'all been lied to, so let me give y'all the truth real quick. Before I do it, Chuck, I'd like you to play PSA so I can be revved up for this. And, you know, y'all need to call in and look in right now and call all the people. We need some PSA so we can come on.
So y'all check this out, man. This is PSA from yours truly. This is available wherever you stream your music at. Now or never, volume 4, available now.
Yeah, give me.
Yo, I'm
going in like punishment. Put your faith in God, don't put it in the government. Hard for me to trust in it, cause they ain't got no love in it. That's why I worship Christ, because he never break the covenant. A black man trying to survive in the United States. It's kinda hard cause the country got divided. Hate a Negro civil war with this black on black crime rate. Need to value one another, change your whole mind state. Black lives must matter to us too. We can't expect them to do us better than us do. It starts at the house, real men need to step up. Worried about that miracle whip, really need to catch up. It's all good, stack your bread, pockets make a muscle. But prioritize, man, God, family hustle. When God first, everything else falls into place. Without God, everything else just a disgrace. So don't worry about your mistakes, long as you got his grace. Nobody can dictate where you go. Just improve and try to get straight. Keep having that big faith and watch God open up another door. I'm just saying, no time to stop playing, bro. Not sure what you waiting for, need to start praying more. Look, it's time to build up each other, turn these women into wild, stop making baby mothers. Stop killing our brothers over colors, fighting over a block that we don't even own. The time's getting tougher, but we don't have to suffer, because Christ is on the throne. Pay attention to the truth and not the rhetoric. And I'm thinking my country might need an exorcist, or at least a therapist, because it's treacherous. Fighting for the country, you could be a homeless veteran. All blacks ain't thugs, all whites ain't prejudice, all preachers ain't reverends, all church folk ain't going to heaven in, and all Muslims ain't terrorists. Hold up, shots fired, catch a slug. You got your head in the clouds, I'm trying to wake you up. I wear a suit, everybody wanna show me love. Jordan 5s and a hoodie, then you calling me a thug. When the thug is the one with the gun and the badge, innocent man killed, I caught on the body cam. Rest in peace to Philando. Please, don't shoot, I can't breathe, got my hands up. Sad truth is, they don't understand us. How you gon' protect somebody you scared of? Why shoot to kill when you got a taser? And why you still trying to enslave us? Steal our culture and then change us. Create the whole problem, turn around and blame us. Got us confused, just wanna be famous. To be a dope boy or an entertainer, or be a stripper, anything to get your change up. They got us focused on the wrong things, bruh. See, we all God's children cause he made us. And I pray in Jesus' name cause he my savior. You should get saved too before the day's up. Don't be a lame duck on that same stuff, getting changed up, getting caught up and forgetting where you came from. Do it now, not later. Change your behavior, putting Christ on blast, the first and the last, future and the past. He is the Alpha and Omega, King Jesus, the one and only Savior, the Creator, the one who give you salvation. If we get it together, we be better than ever. Moving to another level, don't be bothered by the devil. Just remain careful, keep on walking the straight and narrow, and treat each other special. In the lesson is we all get the blessing. So please don't doubt it. Don't be quiet with your praise, don't shout it. Wake up call to my people, Jesus coming back. A public service announcement.
You listen to every single word.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to get a message across.
Brother,
Sure, I like that.
Mr. Farrakhan say one rap song, and it probably come from you and Xavier. People like y'all. Chuck, we're gonna go platinum on some of your music, brother. So that song is so powerful. The other one good too, silent, but this one, it was before its time, but we're gonna remix it, and I'm gonna be in it. And we need to get T.I. and Snoop and Doug and myself. And it's just so powerful what you said. You're supposed to be scared of us, and you got hands up. You say we thugs with a hoodie on. I mean, everything you're saying is what they praying, and it's going on. And these two presidents we got, both of them together ain't worth 45 cents, man. Biden damn near dead. And if Trump get in there, he gonna kill everybody. He gonna take everything and say ain't no more election, and you stay in as long as you wanna, as long as the people vote you in. He's a tyrant.
My boy said he's gonna kill everyone outside the USA and just keep. That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
We're gonna be at war.
He's not playing, dude. He's going out with a blade of smoke. Trump is not playing, man. He will kill anybody to get that seat.
We got to choose between one who is moral and one who is immoral.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the choice. Yeah. They both old as hell, so I don't even really tripping on age. You know what I'm saying?
Both of them got
really tripping on age.
Thing you gonna get from Trump.
Both of them got a foot in the graveyard. We know that. But what I'm saying to you, the only reason I would, if I voted, the only reason I would vote for Biden, we could get past 4 more years without getting blowed up. I already know what Trump gonna do because this is the last time. He going in on hard. He can't stay but one time. He going in on hard. You know,
he gonna stay longer than one. He just got immunity.
Yeah.
And so
It's over with.
yeah, like
The United States loves Trump.
34. Yeah, the three justices he put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't forget it. So yeah, and 50% of America is racist. They not like him. If they were like him, it never would have started.
We wouldn't have this
So
problem.
yeah. So you listen. This is what I'm trying to say, Chuck. We've been played. The whole America. It's in Revelation 12:9 that the devil should deceive the whole world, the whole 196,940,000 square miles. Land-wise, 57,255,000 square miles. Water-wise, 139,685,000 square miles of water.
Mm-hmm.
So 75% of the earth is water. 75% of your body is water. In Psalms 82, God judged among the congregation of gods. I heard what he said a while ago. We not no race. We the original man, brother. They racist. They came out of us, Chuck. That's where the ISIS paper came from. Francis Chris Wesley. And that's why they killed her quick as they could. Because the ISIS paper was everywhere. And she proved in the front of Elijah Muhammad that this is dominant. This ain't black.
Mm-hmm.
Black is the essence of all colors. This brown, Chuck. So we don't know who we are, whose we are, what we are. Psalms 82, it said God judges among the congregation of gods. We're gods. But we act like niggas.
We had access to that history. And you said we don't know who we are.
Let me give some history real quick.
You just caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody know that
Go in the Bible.
the black woman is the only human being on earth to possess every single trait from every single race? She's the only woman that can have a blue-eyed, blonde-haired, dread-headed baby from England who sounds Jamaican.
Yeah.
A black lady is the only
Whoever taught you that.
being on earth. It was a book I picked, that same book about John Hanson. It was
The
like
black woman, Chuck, your mother, all life come from her.
It's weird.
She have
Crazy.
melanin skin. She don't catch skin cancer. That don't make her better, but she don't catch skin. She should be. She don't catch skin cancer. But our Caucasian children, over 2 million of them catch skin cancer every year, Chuck. And the solar system killing them.
The lack of melanin.
And that's why they having babies and they having sex with black women to fuzzle their thing. That's why Francis Cress Wesleyan, they had to get rid of her because she had the ISIS paper and she was busting that thing down.
Mm.
And then they had Carter G. Woodson, miseducated Negro, and the people behind me. And now I'm approved in 10 minutes, Chuck.
Yeah, because we were approaching the hour. So
Yes, sir.
so
Let me
land the plane.
Yeah, you landed with PSA, but let me come behind PSA in this Bible, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Malachi. And a lot of people been lying about these people behind me from here to here. I've never done this, Chuck, but I'm doing it today. Father God, help me. Take me out of this. Put you in it, God. Chuck ain't never heard this or nobody else. But Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm Martin, Elijah Muhammad Ali, and a few more brothers. They don't even know what the hell I'm going to say, Chuck. But in the Bible, since they say they love the Bible, I'm in Malachi, Malachi. You don't know more Malachi. This is the last scripture, Malachi. I'm in Malachi 4. And as I read it, I would rather somebody else to read it because I don't want nobody to think I'm lying. I'm going to let you read it, Chuck. I'm in Malachi 4. Behold, the day is coming. Let's start right at the beginning. Let's go.
Chapter 4?
Yes, sir.
Malachi chapter 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, y'all can see that he's reading from the Bible. And if he's reading from the Bible, I don't understand why we didn't talk about it this morning. We're having too many Sunday morning disco and style shows, political horse centers. And the teaching we teaching is out of date, and our people are dying while we out of date with these $2 teachings. And we've been teaching over 100 years, and our people ain't free, so our teaching not effective, and we don't own nothing So something wrong, and we take in over $3 million a morning, 12 million in 10 months, 120 million. You mean we ain't got 45 church banks? You mean we ain't got no credit unions? You mean we ain't got no black Sharp Tank, but they got white Sharp Tanks? You mean to me we ain't gonna never get no reparation? You mean to tell me we ain't got no schools, vocational schools? You mean to tell me you want to give a child a gun at 18 years old, but you won't give him no cigarettes till he's 21? You won't give him no alcohol till he's 21, but you'll give him a gun at 18?
You can join the military. You can go kill somebody.
And you'll give him an assault weapon.
Exactly.
You can go shoot
You'll
somebody
give
right in
him
the
an
face.
assault weapon, a child that's emotional, impressionable.
Ain't even felt love yet. He's gonna take somebody's
His
life.
brain don't even develop. Look at me, Chuck. His brain don't even develop till he's 24 to 26. Why would you give a child a gun?
Crazy.
Huh? Why are you giving a child a gun? Come on, government. Come on. What's the governor name?
Abbott.
Abbott. Come on, let's go.
Malachi chapter 4. For behold, the day comes that shall burn like an oven, and all the proud and arrogant, yes, and all that do wickedly and are lawless shall be stubble. The day that comes shall burn them up, says the Lord of hosts, so that it will leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you who revere and worshipfully fear my name, shall the righteousness arise with healing in his wings and his beams, and you shall go forth and gambol like calves from the stall and leap for joy. And you shall tread down the lawless and wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, says the Lord. Remember the law of Moses, my servant, the statutes and ordinances, which I have commanded him on Mount Oreb to give all of Israel. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
Stop. You sure that's in there?
Yep. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah
Send
the
you who?
prophet. Elijah.
He will send you, behold, I will send you Elijah. Now the other Elijah did. He did. So I will send you. I will send you. I ain't sent you. I will send you. Keep going.
Elijah the prophet before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. And he shall turn and reconcile the hearts of the fathers and the ungodly children.
Stop. So you mean he got to turn the hearts of the fathers back to the children?
Mm-hmm.
You do know we're talking about today? Chuck, the fathers, black fathers, are not loving their children. You 1 out of a million, brother. It's about 18% of you. What else 80% at? Oh, you listen, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
We're not loving our children. Child support, they running from not my baby, and they run because they still got Willie Lynch, 1712, fear, distrust, and enemy. They scared of responsibility, so they make them run. They not like this one or like this one. Most of them running. He said to turn the hearts of the father, what?
Mm-hmm. To their children.
Come on.
And the hearts of the children to their fathers.
The children have no respect for their fathers and mothers. They shooting and killing them, beating them up. Mm-hmm. This foolish boy the other day, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, on Father Day.
Mm-hmm. On Father.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, we did. We covered
This man is in this man's house, stepfather.
Mm-hmm.
You get into it with me. You my stepson. Fool, if you get into it, leave my house. Go upstairs. Go somewhere.
Yeah, he gonna shoot him.
You gonna fight me and shoot me.
That's crazy.
In my house.
On Father's Day.
On Father's Day. Even though Father's Day every day, but on the so-called Father's Day, you kill me in my home, Negro, and I've been raising you, taking care of you, paying the light bill, the gas bill, the water bill, buying the food, the refrigerator, your bed. You shoot me? So God saying he had to turn the hearts of the children back to their fathers. Come on, read it. Read it.
Yeah, had to turn the hearts of the children to their fathers. A reconciliation produced by the repentance of the ungodly, lest I come and smite the land with a curse and ban of utter destruction.
God said he had to smite the earth. You had to repent and atone. 1995, on October the 16th, on a Monday, 2 million men were down there to repent and atone, the 8 steps. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. We don't even know what that is. We like happiness, which is temporary. We don't like joy because it's everywhere. So what I'm saying to you in that Bible, God say Elijah must come first and make all things new. But Jesus said in John 16:26, he say, it's expedient for me to go away. I must go away to sit at the right hand of my Father.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? The disciples said, where you going? He said, I got to go. But I'm going to leave you a comforter and a counselor. And he will do greater works than I. Jesus never brought no 2 million people in Washington, D.C. He said, one will come and do greater work. Not that I can't do it. It wasn't time. Huh? Jesus came back and made another statement in John 17. He said, Father, I've done everything you asked of me. I glorified your name in the land where you may glorify me. I do not pray for this world. I only pray for those that follow me to my Father.
And just so I can make the clarity,
please do,
for those in here and those who may be watching this or hearing this later, in Malachi chapter 4, verse 5, where it says, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet. You saying that's Elijah Muhammad?
I can prove it, Elijah Muhammad. I put up 100,000 and I want anybody else to put up 50. I can prove it. I'll put my life on it. It's him. No one has ever taught us how to eat. No one has never taught us how to respect a woman. 75% of the teaching in the Nation of Islam is of the woman. We treat a woman like a bitch and a whore. We have no respect for women. We beat up women. 72% of the women been of domestic violence since COVID. Ain't no pandemic. It was a pandemic. So all this stuff has been sick on us. So Honorable Elijah Muhammad came and taught us how to treat the woman, how to uplift the woman, how to honor the mother and father. So Jesus said in John, thank you, God. Jesus said in John 9, Jesus said, not John the Baptist, not Jeremiah. He said Elijah must come first and make all things new. That was the second time in Malachi. So what he said Elijah has come. And he said, when he come, he will make all things new. So what he's saying, I ain't made all things new, but he will make all things new. We don't know how to eat. We don't know how to eat. We don't know how to treat our woman. We don't know how to treat our own mother. So he had to come and make all things new. So when he came, he had to give us a new teaching. But he didn't do it. Somebody taught him. Don't miss this, Chuck. Somebody taught him. Mm-hmm. Don't miss this, Chuck. And so, well, you hate white folks. You call white folks. Excuse me. Here go the white man with a white mother and a black father. Look at me, Chuck. Mm-hmm. I'm finna teach you today, baby. Here go a man right here called Master Fard Muhammad in 1877, February 26th. Had a white mother and a black father. Mm-hmm. Went to the Black Bottom in Detroit. Come on, Pastor. I'm putting up 100,000 a day. Pastor, bring 50,000, you can win it. If I'm lying, you get the 100. And if you lying, I get the 50. Come on, y'all. Y'all put your little pennies together and come on here. My number is 281-896-8215. Elijah Muhammad left $10,000 per word. If you can prove one of his teachings wrong, I would not hold back no more. It's no such thing as Christianity. That's a slave-making religion to keep us bounded like this here. You have a puppeteer in the puppet. There's no such thing as Christianity. Jesus never heard the word Christianity. And the only time it ever came up was in Antioch. The J ain't been around for 600 years. His name was not Jesus. His name was Yeshua. Emmanuel.
Yahshua Yahweh.
Look at you. I'm tired of these lies.
Yahweh.
I would not let another pastor lie again. I'm talking to Bishop Dixon. I'm talking to all of them. Freddie Hang. I'm talking to all of them. You better come get with me and stop these lies. Here go the man right here with a white mother and a black father. Had 25,000 followers in the Black Bottom in Detroit. Came in July the 4th, 1930. Mm-hmm. 1 year and raised 25,000 people. He had to look like that because he looked like me and you. They never would have talked to him. He came like a thief in the night and they will receive him not. And he came among them.
I get it.
That's why God had to get a white mother to make him look like this. Because if he looked with a flat nose, they'd have shot me at the door.
That's crazy.
The Nation of Islam, they hate white folks. We hate him.
Of course not.
Here go the creator of the Nation of Islam right here. I thought it was Elijah Muhammad. No, not Elijah Muhammad is not the creator of the Nation of Islam. Farrakhan is not the creator of the Nation of Islam. Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, none of them.
Yeah, this was created way back. We were just talking about them Bible days, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Like 1930, July the 4th, he came. Mm-hmm. He had been coming in America for 20 years. When Jesus was on the cross, take this to your pastor. Tell him I got 100,000. He can put up 50, and he'll lose it, and I give it to you. So I want 25. So what I'm saying to you, with love and respect, say Jesus was on the cross. He said, Eli, Eli, sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me? Mm-hmm. God had to pull back from Jesus to make him feel what me and you feel. Mm-hmm. Desolate. Downtrodden. What you doing, man? I'm chilling. How you chilling in the house on fire?
Just like you
They got
said
fires
earlier.
all in Mexico, fires all in LA for 30-some days. Can't put them out. God's sick of us. We want perfect weather, but we ain't perfect people. Watch this here. The people on the ground say, he's calling on Elijah. It's in your Bible. He's calling on Elijah. He didn't say Moses. He didn't say Abraham. He's calling on Elijah. See, can Elijah get him down? Elijah must come first and make all things new. We don't have no respect for the black woman. The brown woman. Here in Houston, we the worst on the planet. Little girls, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. Up in New York, they was married them at 13, 14, and 15. They just changed the law.
That's crazy.
The younger it is, the more money we'll give. All 90% of these massage parlors ain't nothing but hoe houses.
100%.
I know. I went to about 10 of them and I seen it. I took my lawyer and showed him. They lined up about 15, 20 of them. You give them $60, go in the back and give them $200, $300. Chuck, he came, he taught Elijah Muhammad for 3.5 years. If you notice, Jesus came out in 30 and 3 years. And when he taught the honor of Elijah Muhammad, he had but a 4th grade education. He didn't know nothing, Chuck. He taught him, Chuck. Elijah Muhammad just could read. So when he taught him, he went away. He said, accept your own to be yourself. He said, you are the original man. All life comes from you. Open up your own schools. Open up your own banks. We had banks in our own schools. And he taught against the war, and they locked him up. They locked Honorable Elijah Muhammad up. So all these people here, Frederick Douglass, I love him. You, boy, you in trouble, though. That same-sex marriage, they're going to get you. Madam J. Walker, Sir John the Truth, Marcus Garvey, Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. All these people did a great work. I don't know why Rosa Parks ain't on there. All these people, and I'll be well, all these people did a great work in Sir John the Truth and Harry Tubman. So all these people did a great work, Chuck.
Carver.
But they weren't sent by God. They were sent, but not to teach them all things. Each one of them taught a different thing, and when you add it all up together, it's a good bowl of soup. But Jesus said one will come and teach you all things. Not one of them taught all things. Malcolm did, because he got it from Honorable Elijah Muhammad, an 8th grade education in prison. And he come out of prison and shocked the world and opened up 50 mosques, went to all the colleges and outbaited everybody with an 8th grade education. If I'm lying, stop me. Nobody beat Malcolm. And Minister Farrakhan was up under Malcolm X for 9 years. 9 years mean completion. And one day he told Minister and some other people, tell me what Islam done for you. And Mr. Farrakhan didn't even know he could speak because he had impediment in his speak. I just heard him say this 3-4 days ago. I didn't know. And when I heard that, I said, God, to be more careful, it is. God used Pastor Farman. He used our brother. And our brother was trying to put out, spend $25, $30 million in a black neighborhood. Talk to me. You play his music all the time. You know who this is, don't you?
Ermius. Street name Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying?
And he gave his life for his people, Chuck.
R.I.P. to the legend.
Just to spread the word.
And he put out the autobiography on Dr. Sebi. They say, stop him. I got a tape where the white man handed him a gun. That don't mean you, brother. When you hand him a gun. We got the tape. I called before we got the tape. He handed him the gun out the car, and the dude walked up, and the Shaheed and the West Coast minister had already told Nipsey Hussle, you need to have men around you, searching people. Stop letting everybody walk up on you, man. That's how they killed Malcolm the night they didn't search. Dick Gregory told Malcolm not to go. He left New York and went to Chicago. He said, I ain't gonna let him get 2 for 1. It wasn't the people on the ground, it was the people up here, the sharpshooters. The 2 people at the penitentiary, they didn't kill no Malcolm.
Of course.
They was fall guys. So they had to kill Malcolm because Malcolm sent a tape back.
Yeah, just like the same guy from Nipsey Hood who killed him.
Yeah,
Fall Guy.
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
He got out of jail for being in jail. And then he shot him and they let him right back in jail.
Yeah, like Trigger Man, Fall Guy.
So
We just talked about that.
what I said, I was saying something. I'm trying to go somewhere. Oh my God. Last thing I just said.
Well, no, you was talking about how these pastors need to change the message.
I know that, but I was saying.
His homie was telling him the ministers, and he left to Chicago.
Okay. So yeah, Dick Gregory.
Yeah, and
so you're gonna get 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Dick left
Mm-hmm.
and went to Chicago, wouldn't come back. They did a no search. The captain was down with the government. Why would you do a no search and you know our people savages?
It's crazy.
Wow.
Because you know.
You know if you don't do a no search. So they got the tape where Malcolm had sent the tape back to Honorable Elijah Muhammad, say it was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
J. Edgar Hoover say no. Same day he did the 21-year-old boy he shot and killed Fred Hampton.
Yeah.
Huh? 21 years old, did much as Malcolm at 21. A baby.
Mm-hmm.
Josiah in the Bible, 8 years old, king. Huh? We got a boy right now, 19 years old, worth $452 billion in Africa with a $120 million gold car. And wearing Kmart tennis shoes and Target shirt. No watch, nothing. 19 years old. Genius. Just bought a $7 million mansion, paid for it cash, and forgot he bought it. He said, oh yeah, by the way, you know you bought a house over there in America. I said, oh, okay, I go to 19 years old. But they don't want us to have that kind of knowledge. They just want us to work all our life and die.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, 19 years old. He richer than what that's Amazon?
Bezos.
All of them, put them together, pile them up. He's rich and full, and the richest billionaires over in America. 19. And they say his money steady going up. He on the way to 600 billion. Mesa Musa was the richest one in the world. He passed Mesa Musa on the way to Solomon because he was the richest.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying to you, they killed Nipsey because Nipsey was going to put out the autobiography, and then 33%, 40% of the Walgreens and CVS were going to close because we eating all the bad food. So Nipsey was teaching them, no, don't eat that food. Don't eat the pork. Don't eat that. Stop eating all that sugar. Sugar is heroin.
Mm-hmm.
All dairy is mucus. All dairy is mucus. You my brother now, I can hit you. All dairy is mucus. Yeah, you in the family now. You can't get out. You gave my hat, man. All dairy is mucus.
Pus and blood is the bubbles in your milk. Stop drinking milk.
Yeah. And they got that milk all on our lips and line. They got a lawsuit now. The milk kill your bones. Somebody strengthen your bones. They a lot. They got $1 billion lawsuit right now. Ain't no milk strengthen your bone. It weaken your bones.
Give you cancer. Bone marrow.
And when Oprah Winfrey said she wasn't gonna eat beef no more, they flew her down to Conroe and sued her for millions of dollars, and she beat them.
She disappeared for a minute.
And they gag ordered it and paid her. Beef sitting in your stomach for over 30 days. And we up here with Burger Park and Whataburger and Jack in the Box and Burger King, killing ourselves and say our people destroy for lack of knowledge. So Jesus said, one will come and teach you all things. How to eat. How to teach your wife, your family, your father. No one has done this. Not one of them. And I love every one of them. All of them had a different gift. But he had all the gifts because God appeared to him in the person of Master Father Muhammad on July the 4th, 1930. I'm putting up $100,000. Any pastor, any scientist, anybody, Chuck. My number is 281-896-8215. Come and prove me wrong. And it's in the book, any word you find. In the nation, we give you $10,000 worth if you can find one word wrong. And you, Jenkins, that boy Jenkins, you keep talking about Minister Farrakhan. I want to debate you, boy, because he been lying. He been lying. I love Jenkins about 95% of what he teach. But Jenkins, keep your mouth off of somebody's shoes you can't wear. You ain't never brought no 2 million people to Washington, D.C. on a Monday. You can't even bring 2,000. So you ought to keep your mouth and stop being used, boy. You're doing a good job, but you stop going the wrong way before we come get you and sit you down, boy, and clown you on national TV. I end with this, Chuck. In this book you just read in Malachi, it said Elijah must come. on a great and dreadful day. It's a great and dreadful day. And Matthew 24:27, it said be earthquake in diverse places, yet the worst is yet to come. Come on, talk to me, Chuck. In Revelation 17, we became prostitutes. In Revelation 18, we became the habitation of devils. And God said, come out of my people. Come out of my people. He didn't say come out of all people. He used a possessive pronoun. Why did God say come out of my people? Why did he not say come out of all people? Because all people are not from God. So God said, y'all can fake it all you want, but you Negroes are a bunch of Judases. You're not with me. You speak me out your mouth, but you're not in my heart. It's in Revelation 2. He said, get away from me. Nickels of sin, I know you not. When I was hungry, you didn't feed me. But I was in prison, you didn't come to see me. You didn't let me live in your house. I have no clothes, you didn't clothe me. No, John, no, Father, if you came, I'd have gave you everything. He said, remember that drunk knock on your door?
Yeah, that was me.
That was me. Remember that dope fiend that was Richard?
That was
on
me.
the corner? That was
That's crazy.
You remember the one that you collect call and you hung up the phone and you say you're not taking no calls and you're not putting nothing on your phone? That was me. And what you did to the least of them, you also done to me. And Jesus said, oh, the witness, don't miss this, Chuck. Come on, pastors, I know y'all ain't gonna like this. Chuck, this is gonna go platinum. Watch this. Everybody looking at Jesus. And the woodlands coming. Hudson. Revolting. Jesus, what you doing? What you doing over them prostitutes and dope fiends? Master, you're a good master. Why are you over there with them? Jesus, turn around. Tell them, Chuck. Come, pastors. He's trying to come for you. I came for the public and the sinners. The public and the sinner. Why? Because when they turn, like they gave it all to the devil. They'll give it all. But you arrogant, you narcissistic, you ego, you bastard. You don't care nothing about God. And all y'all got that fake money. George Bush gave y'all $20 million a piece. And bought y'all. Y'all on the way to the Million Man March to speak. And he told you not to go and you didn't go. Eddie Long, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, that crew. Not one spoke. You mean you wouldn't speak to 2 million men? The only one was Jesse and Al Sharpton and our girl LaPorte, Maya Angelou, and Rosa Parks. You mean Rosa Parks will go and you won't go? You mean the mother of the freedom fight and go and speak to her children? Rosa Parks spoke to her children, but you wouldn't go, T.D. Jake? Creflo Dollar, but you want to ask somebody $62 million? You're already on a plane. You ask for another one. Chuck, please hear my voice, man. We've been set up, man. They make $40 billion a year in Unicor with 400 different products. Some of the smartest people in the world, Chuck, are in prison. They make model cars, race cars, all that furniture you see around here, they come from prison out of Kansas City. All these mattresses you laying on, you and your wife and me and all us, they come from prison in Atlanta.
They just killed the man who figured out how to make a truck run on water up in Buffalo. So-called store shooting.
Chuck, Bland and Curran Cadillac. Curran's a black man. He made Cadillac. You know who made Chicago? A black man. You know who built the whole America? Black man.
The first set of banks was owned by a group of black people.
So let's go out on this note.
I'm trying to get you somewhere. We're gonna go out. As I leave you, you can't call us racist no more. He had a white mother, black father. In 1877, February 26th, he came to the Black Bottom in Detroit and raised 25,000 people. And all the ministers were trying to pick everybody that was gifted because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had impediment in speech like Moses when he called it error. So he told Mr. Farrakhan after he was leaving, take what I said and put it in your language. And wherever you see him, get him. Wherever you go. Wherever you stay from, stay from. So in this book you just read, brother, Elijah must come first
Mm-hmm.
and make all things new. Jesus says it's expedient for me to go away. I must go away. I will send a competent counselor that will teach you all things. In Malachi, one will come and teach you all things. On the Bible, on the cross, Eli's about to me, my God, my God. He's calling on Elijah. See, can Elijah get him down? Today, I'm getting him down, Chuck. I'm tired of these liars. I'm tired of our mothers crying and all these children being killed. And we being set up with the Sunday morning disco and style shows. I know you, Chuck, you're a good church brother.
So I'm going to put out a plea. I'm going to put out a plea, and just a recap the previous plea as we kind of wrap up, right? And this plea goes to all my church folk, pastors, preachers, associate ministers, bishops, deacons, church folk, right? I'm talking to y'all, right? 3 pleas. Plea number 1. We need trade schools. We need vocational schools. And so when I look at the situation, I look at how many churches we have in our community.
400,000 churches in America.
Look, if just 10% of them had a trade school, we'd be in a different position. One with HVAC, one with coding, one with electric, one with plumbing, one with, and so on and so forth, right? So that's the first plea to all our religious organizations with locations.
Come on.
Right. We want to open up some schools. We're looking to partner. We're looking to link up with licensed journeymen and tradesmen and people who looking for interns and things like that. So we can create a system to start transitioning people away from the streets into being positive working people. Second plea, I'm still talking to my church folk. All my pastors and preachers and all y'all who scholars of the Bible, my OG said the Elijah referred to in Malachi chapter 4 is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I want y'all to check that. Post a comment if you see this, hit my line, hit his line. If you were to refute that, and he put a bag on the table. He said 100 bands and he'll prove you wrong.
$100,000. They can put up $50,000. I got an Escalade downstairs. They can put up a Chevrolet. They can get it today. It's been $10,000 put up in 1965 and 66. Honorable Elijah Muhammad put up $10,000 per word. Told J. Edgar Hoover and the rest of the government, if you can find one word wrong with this teaching, we'll pay you $10,000 a word. It's been from now to now. Now I'm putting up $100,000, and I'm telling every pastor on the planet Earth, if you can prove anything, I say bring your $50,000, put it on the table. I'm saying Elijah must come first and make all things in Malachi, and that's Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And he taught Malcolm X, one of the greatest teachers on the planet. Malcolm, I debated everybody.
So that's the second plea, right? That's the second plea. You know, my preachers, pastors, deacons, scholars, theologians, anybody who's in the word like that, right? And you follow the scripture. I want to hear the debate. I want to hear. Right. I want to hear if that's not the Elijah Muhammad, then is which Elijah is it, right? And we'll say that debate for when y'all follow up. And my last plea, same audience, same target. I'm talking to church folk. What can we do to make our messages that go out every Sunday more consistent with the problems we having right now?
Come on, man. Say it again. Make what you teach on Sunday, pastors, make it relevant to all this killing, all these mothers crying. Stop that old Sunday morning disco and style show and teach something that's effective and what's going on. If you can't, get your ragged ass out the pulpit because you're playing games and you're making your little money. You got your little Rolex watch, you got your little car, you got 3-4 houses, 3-4 women, whatever else you got. But what you don't have is God. And God is coming back. He already here. And Jesus said he'll be, but with his sword was dripping with blood. And guess what? That ain't the church you're in. Just the church. Mm-hmm. Jesus ain't coming back for no building. He coming back for the real church. So what I'm saying to you, my family, tell any of your pastors, no disrespect to your pastor, tell him I love him. He can take my number, call me at 281-896-8215.
This my pastor included. Yeah. Like everybody who may see this, like I want to hear. And
I'm ready.
I've never done this.
I got preacher partners. I'm about to read them on the tape when I get home. I'm like, hey, what y'all think about this? Man, y'all been tuned in, man. Go ahead.
My bad, real quick. I got one thing I want to say. I can't, I always thought I was the kind of kid that could fix every problem, but I can't. But now I'm in a position with my boy Troy, and I am actually in a small situation on a way bigger scale to where I can start making a dent in this. So anybody who's going to watch this or watching this right now, like any man, I don't care what you look like, act like, talk like, everybody has the ability to be better. So any man that wants to come work, and gain financial literacy, financial freedom, like just be a better man in itself, whether you have a family, want a family, got a mother to take care of, because everybody could do better by the woman next to him, even me, whether it's my woman, my mother, anybody. So
Baby!
727-337-0014, 727-337-0014.
So while you talking, go ahead and drop the plug on Expert Solar. Like
Expert
if anybody who tuned in, you interested in some solar power, we'll wrap up with y'all kind of dropping some
This
info.
changed my life. Me and my boy Troy both got 5-year-old kids, man, and this what this has done for me in the last 7 years is what I'm gonna make sure tenfolds for him in the next 7 years. This is gonna create generational wealth. This has taught me how to spend my money, make more money, help people at the same time. Not like some of the pony shows you're talking about where people just making dollars off what they figure they can. Like, this is something good, something worth it. I could take people off the streets. This is what's gonna open up my 24-hour rec center, keep kids off the streets, go shoot basketball, get on a computer.
That's it.
All
Gloves
those kind
up.
of things.
Put
Guns
your
down.
gloves up.
Put your guns down.
When you Chuck, when you pick the gloves up,
you
live another day.
You have to.
But if you pick up the gun, you die no matter what. Even if I shoot you and kill you, I'm still dead.
You killed yourself on the inside.
I still killed myself. And when they catch me, I'm still dead.
Mhm.
So no way to win.
So lose,
But
lose.
this is the way to win. If me and him get into it, we go to the gym. When we get to the gym, Chuck, I didn't tell you this
That's
part.
if we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah,
if we can't talk about it.
If we can talk about it, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Just in case we can't talk about it, I got something, Chuck, I've never told you. Chuck, I got some millionaires coming in. They're going to put some money in our accounts. We're going to give $1,000 a piece to each fighter. Ain't no loser. At the end of the
Everybody's
fight,
a winner.
it ain't but 2 minutes around. We ain't doing that 3 minutes, 2 minutes. If anybody get knocked down, the fight is over. If any blood comes, the fight is over. And they got to sign a thing for 20 years of no retaliation by no one.
Love
And then they get $1,000 a piece. And Chuck, that's going to run across the country. They get $1,000. And we
Watch the beat. We're
watch
gonna
this.
literally pay people to squash the beat.
I ain't through. Watch this. Come back. I ain't through. Watch this. And we're going to put them in vocational school
Yeah.
Teach them something.
where they can have a plumber, a welder.
Electrician.
They can make over $100,000 a year with their hands.
Yeah.
He
They
got
can
three
install
children
solar.
and
You know
do
what I'm saying?
solar.
Exactly.
So
Come get on the team. I got you.
Us folks sitting right here, they came to this show. Look at me, Chuck. They stopped doing. He said, "I'm leaving my tablet, whatever it was. I'm leaving it at Apple." He said, "I'm coming now." Where's that? I'm on the way. Chuck, he said, "I got to come to the show." He didn't even know what the show was. He just felt something about me and the show. He knows Gloves Up, Gone Down, but he didn't know what it was. Both of them. You talking about Salt and Pepper here from Tampa. And then we got people here in Houston, they ain't trying to get up here. Here comes somebody way from Florida. Trying to get to the table. 2 babies, 30 years old apiece,
We made it to
with 3 beautiful children and a beautiful wife. And told his wife, hold it down. I'll be back to get y'all. Let me go put the work in. I'll be back to get you. And he's sitting right here with us. And here go Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey, we love you.
Always.
So y'all got a website for Expert Solar?
ExpertSolarTX.com. We're in 7 states, growing them every day.
ExpertSolarTX.com, man. That's what it is, man. Y'all give a huge shout out to Troy and Derek, man, in the building.
Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
From Expert Solar, man. We had a dope conversation today. Hey, and my plea still goes out. My plea still goes out to all my preachers, pastors, and
I wanna hear it too.
theologians and those. And if you don't want to call in, post it in the comments. I'll review it. We'll bring it up next week. And that's what it is, bro, man. Y'all been tuned in to Gloves Up, Guns Down.
Something else I didn't say. You see these men here? And the women?
Mm-hmm.
I love every one of them. I even love Barack. They forced him to do what he did.
Big time.
I love every one of them, Chuck. But Chuck, they not Elijah. He said Elijah must come first and make all things, not some things, all things new. Chuck, I was blind, deaf, and dumb. I heard Farrakhan one time on the radio. I heard him teaching about Jesus. I was a Baptist, I thought. And I heard him teaching about Jesus in the chain. I was in prison with 40 years. I was looking for a love song. It's going to be in my movie. And heard his voice talking about Jesus. I said, dang, but I listening for about 6 months. I never got his name. All I could hear him teaching about Jesus. I said, what's this? And he was making it so plain about him. So what I'm saying to all the pastors, before you put your mouth on him, you can't wear his shoes for 70 years. Minister Farrakhan has given his life to all people, and especially black people. He gave his life. We should respect, look at me, Chuck. We should respect him. He's been in almost 2,000 churches, and he teaches Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Bless his holy name. My mama looked at that tape, a Baptist woman. She thought, and she said, I thought Farrakhan was racist. Baby, he followed Jesus. I said, no, mama. He followed Jesus better than anybody on the planet. And I'll prove it, I'll put my life on it. You tell your pastor 281-896-8215. These tears come out my eyes. Jesus said, the Father set you free. I will not let you be lied to no more. You my son, you my God's son. I love you and your wife. These Sunday morning disco and style shows gotta stop. You said something, Chuck. You asked them to teach effective on Sunday. We want the music. We want the praise dancing. We want all of that. But after that, teach relevancy. Chuck, it's thousands of mothers that's crying. Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Why is my baby dead? Where's God? These mothers, we're not doing a damn thing about it. We are letting our children be killed. And Jesus said, suffer little children, forbid them not. Let them come unto me. And he said, if you hurt one of these, you're going to put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. If Jesus Christ said that, then why the pastor saying it? I rest my case.
With it.
Those up, guns down.
Love it.
Y'all tap in this week, man. We got it.